Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Banished. My name is Casanis. You can see that my population, it's not actually shrinking. I have 12 people with typhus right now. 12 people. I do not have a hospital. There's absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to control this outbreak, I don't think. I don't think there is any way that I'm going to be able to control this outbreak. I don't have a hospital. I'm going to try and build one right now. I don't know if we're actually going to make it. We're actually starving as well. We're running out of iron. We're running out of a lot of stuff. I don't know what happened. This happened very, very suddenly, just like everyone said it would. I'm only on year 21. This is probably the worst that I've done so far. I'm not sure if I'm able to recover. 23 people have typhus. I don't even know what typhus is. Whatever it is, I'm assuming you die of it. I'm assuming you die. I don't know. I don't know. We are going to try and build a hospital as quickly as we possibly can. I'm going to put it right up in this location here. That child died of starvation. That's probably the worst thing I've seen. This child died of starvation. Stop having children. 39 people have typhus. Oh my god, half of the people in my... This could very well be the end. I am not actually producing enough food now, and I'm not sure why. This just suddenly changed. I don't know if there's just a lot more mouths to feed now. I am producing a fair number of potatoes. You know, this is around I'm expecting 500 at the best. This is really low. I don't know why this one's so low. This child died of typhus, and this one died of starvation. 42 people now. And I have no hospital. I'm gonna have to, let's reduce the builders here. Let's reduce the number of laborers, increase the builders, and see if I can't just get this hospital up and going as quickly as I can. It might very well be far too late. Oops. Might be very, very far too late. Why can't I increase the likelihood of the hospital? 32 with typhus now. Maybe it's curing on its own. In this episode, we build a hospital. After everything was said and done, our graveyards are completely filled with dead people. Look at these guys here, aren't even moving. They're like, I have typhus, I'm not moving. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm hungry, and I have typhus. Oh, I shut the thing. Where'd I put that? I shut it. Where's the events log? Here it is. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Another child has died. This is awful. No one's working here now. Okay, we have to reduce this. We have to reduce something here. We are reducing people quickly. I'm going to have to reduce the number of stonecutters I have and get them back in these fields as quickly as I can. Someone work here. Get them back in these fields as quickly as I can. I don't want people starving. I cannot have any less food than I have currently. This is not going well. Build this hospital! Looks like the typhus outbreak is slowing down. We are back down to 78 people. We are not producing food. I've reduced one hunter now. Let's add another hunter. All of our fishermen. Let's add another gatherer. We have 9 of those. We are producing the maximum food we can. Typhus and old age. Starvation. And there's just stuff sitting here. Why is this not in here? Why is none of this stuff in here? Oh, you know why? Because I had no laborers to move it, maybe? Why? This thing here... This stuff here should all be in there. I don't know why it's not being moved. Anyway, guys, we're adding a hospital. The hospital is supposed to do things like prevent the outbreak of disease. I don't have enough iron to actually do anything about it. Oh my god. Let's reduce the number of stone cutters. My vendor died. Let's reduce the number of vendors. You want to make sure that you... Okay, another farmer I need. You want to make sure that you... Do I need 9 farmers? I have 3... No, I need 8. 3 plus... No, I have 9 fields. Okay, good. Okay, something showed up here. I'm going to have to buy as much food as I can. Warm coats! Warm coats. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're making my people die. Bring me something I can use. We're back up with firewood. We are still having a really hard time with food. Like, I am going to have a big starve off here very, very quickly. And if that occurs, I'm going to have to actually reduce something. I'm going to have to reduce something, and I'm not sure what yet. Okay, good. We got some people who are now laborers. They will take over if anything goes wrong. No. Everyone's dying of starvation. I'm going to have to... I don't have any iron at all. I'm going to have to actually reduce these guys here. I'm going to reduce the number of miners I have. And I'm going to need an influx of... let's reduce this down to 4. And I'm going to have to send these guys out for iron. I know it's a long way to walk, guys. But we need it really bad. Oh my gosh. There's no iron. Here's some iron. Here's some iron. Here's some iron. I know it's a long way to walk, guys. And I know there's not very many of you. But we really need this iron. Alright. Go get it. Go get it. Everyone's starving. We need to grow some more stuff. And I'm not really sure what's going on. 9 farmers. I should be producing enough food now. We're back down to 70 people. We're back down to 70 people. 69. Okay, so we're in some bad shape here. We're in some bad shape. Everyone's dying of starvation. If the population gets reduced enough, then I'll start building up again. And I don't really know what happened. This was just the blink of an eye. You guys saw everything. Everything going fine. Everything was going fine, and then suddenly everyone started dying off. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. Alright, what can I reduce? We're going to need less of everything. I'm going to need less foresters. Reduce it by 1 to make sure I have it. I'm going to need less builders, I guess, because the typhoid is gone. I'm just going to make sure that I have a couple of people here. Oh my god. You guys are watching the collapse. You're watching the collapse as we speak. 56 people down from 100. I'm pretty sure I will be able to come back from this. I don't see why I wouldn't. I have all of the infrastructure in place. I have all of the infrastructure in place. We do have 2 people who are starving now. I'm not really sure what went wrong. I honestly do not know. I honestly do not know what happened. There's some herbs in here. I don't know. So one of the gatherers is walking to this location. So there's something went strange with the pathfinding in this game. Something went strange with the pathfinding because the only where there's a gatherer here, right? No, sorry, right here. There's a gatherer here, and that's the closest gatherer. And somehow the pathfinding is saying that this location is closer than this location. And I don't know why. No one should be doing that. It's early winter. I've lost half of this. I can't even harvest anymore. I've lost this entire yield. I don't know. I think something went wrong with the pathfinding in the game, because there's no other explanation for this to suddenly have happened like this. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this off. If this is the end of the end, then I will come back and let you know. If I actually can rebuild from this current situation, then I will let you know that too. Alright everybody, I will talk to you very soon. Okay guys, we did finish up the hospital. I'm going to pause this right now. The hospital did finish up in this episode. We have stabilized around 57 adults and 26 children, which is not super awesome because that means we have a lot of mouths we're feeding and not a lot of labor. You can see currently both of these are empty. The hospital itself is empty. I'm going to add 1 person to the hospital right now, just in case we have another issue of some kind. And we've got ourselves a merchant. Now this is the first time the merchant has showed up with, or maybe no, I might have gotten cherry seeds before. I still, to this moment, have not got a single merchant showing up with livestock. So I'm not really sure what's happening there. I don't really know why. I'm going to buy 21 of something. I'm going to buy 168 of the pumpkins at least to cause an influx here. And I think that's all I'm really going to purchase at this time. I can only use up the ale. I was really hoping to use ale as my trade good, and it's not actually worked out as the best trade good right now. I'm actually having kind of a problem with it. I did come down here. I have several additional fields, and these fields are now producing at a decent rate. We're getting 492. I expected 500. How'd this guy do? 500. These ones here are now producing at a decent rate. So, and this one here is a little low, 372, and last year it produced 480. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's some kind of weather conditions or something like that in this game that I am not fully aware of. I don't know. Something that's... See, this potato crop was 500 and last year was 254. So I'm not really sure, and I haven't really been rotating these. This is a nice crop for 500 and 100. Oh, see, only 180, and I produced some logs last year. What the hell's that? Why would there be logs in here? I have no clue. Anyway, so I don't know why some of these farms do really well, some of them don't. It's not proximity to water, anything like that, as far as I know. As far as I know, it's not. We did build ourselves a hospital. Now, the hospital is going to take in patients as if something else happens again, another outbreak of typhus or mumps or whatever. The hospital will take in patients and it will cure them. As long as you have yourself a hospital, you are in pretty darn good shape. Right now, I don't know what's going to happen with this episode. I did, like I said, I planted these additional fields. I also planted this additional cherry field, and I don't, like I said, I don't love orchards. They have not really been producing that well. I'm going to check and see when I have 2 orchards what happens if I only have 1 farmer in here. I don't know if that's going to make a big difference or not, if I've only got 1 farmer. And up here I have 3, so maybe I'm actually overusing something, and you know, I'm not really sure yet. What was the yield here last year? This guy yielded wheat. Why? Why would there be wheat in here? So far in the season, he's actually made he made 561 with 3 farmers, and that's clearly nowhere near as efficient as a crop field. It does allow my people to have some additional things, and hopefully it's going to help out with the happiness. People are not happy right now. They're not happy with me as a governor. They're like, I hate your guts, sir. And that is because a lot of the people are currently dying off due to the different diseases and what have you. Where's that other chick? Close this. The people are dying off, and they have nowhere to actually bury the dead. And that actually has an effect on happiness. So you can see my people are not extremely happy right now. And it costs a fair amount of stone to actually make a graveyard. It's like for every location, it costs 1 stone. So what I think I'm going to do is I've got myself the hospital built in this episode. I built these additional things here. There's a lot of this simulation just running on its own right now without you guys actually seeing it. And that's because I'm at a stage now where I'm doing a lot less building and a lot more micromanaging. And I don't think you guys want me to say like, oh, I'm currently doing blah, 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 blah. I don't think it's going to help you at all. Not in playing this game, I don't think it's going to help you at all. So I'm doing a lot of it just allowing the simulation to run. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to add in some stone roads. I think stone roads are pretty expensive, though. Let me see how much they are. They are 1 stone for every length. That is a lot, actually. That's a fair number. And what I'm really worried about is the distance between the 2 barns. I don't know if something is very strange is going on there. I don't know if there's some kind of strange thing with the pathfinding, because I don't know why things like... Let me just get out of here for now. Let's see if there's anything in here. Why is there fish in this barn? Why would there possibly be fish in this barn? What that tells me is that someone is walking from way over here. They're walking from way over here. No, not over there. Way over here to one of these fishing locations. They're walking all the way over from there, all the way over to this barn. So something is very, very strange in the pathfinding. Something's very strange, and that's just. I don't know. That's like an error in the program. So what I am going to try and do to alleviate that is I am going to add stone roads. This could be a giant mistake. I'm not going to add any more houses anytime soon. I'm going to add stone roads that go like this. All the way up to here. 43 stone. Bam. And I'm going to add an additional all the way to this barn here. Actually, maybe I want to do it like... No, I don't want to do it like that for sure. All the way like that. And let's see if that actually increases the people's travel time, because I think that's why I am running out of food. I think that's what's happening. With only 57 people, I am now down below 100 population, and it is... I have so many more farms than I had to start with. And here's what I've been doing. I wanted to make sure there was no possibility of me actually going back and, like, if something went wrong, starting over and not showing you guys what went wrong. You know, it's tempting to say, oh no, this is going badly, and just starting over. So I've been saving over Every time I finish an episode, I save over the game so that I can't go back. So whatever situation we're in right now, that's the situation we're going to remain in. Alright guys, I am going to cut it off right here. I'm going to let it run on the simulation for a little while longer. Maybe I'll actually increase the number of builders to see if I can't get these roads built. If nothing else occurs and I haven't stabilized with the food situation, then I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut it off right there, and we will... I don't know. That might be the end of this series, just because I'm at a stage now where if the pathfinding isn't working, and I'm not actually bringing the food to the proper locations, then everything I've done here is not going to work. Everything I've done here, it will not work. Having this additional barn is not going to work. I should have had everything up here. I should have had everything up here where it could have been much easier off. I surround this entire area with farmland, and yeah, that might have worked much better. That's if the pathfinding is not working. I don't understand why there'd be fish down here. If the pathfinding is actually working, I don't understand why there would be. Everything should be, you know, taken from this cherry field, let's say, into this barn, and from this barn into this merchant location, and then this merchant, everyone would go to the merchant and buy everything. That's how I assumed the pathfinding and the game itself would work. But it doesn't look like it's doing that. It doesn't look like it's doing that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let this thing run on its own again. I'll just start it up right here. I'm going to let it run on its own again for a little while and see what happens. See if my food situation stabilizes. If it does, then I actually have a fighting chance of coming back. But I'm not sure. Alright, guys, I'm going to cut it off there, and I will talk to you all very soon. Okay, everyone. We finally had a merchant show up with some cattle. So that's good. I don't think I can afford them, which really rather sucks. I have 0 ale here. Something else this game is missing is, this is what this game is missing, and I think that it would be very interesting if it was added in. I planted this peach orchard, and in order for this guy to produce peach ale. And it would be really nice if you were able to say the product of this field goes directly to this location. Like if I could actually set up, if I could actually link where the products were going. So for example, I would want to say the peaches are going always into this tavern, and then it would always be made into ale. You know, and if the wheat, for example, I could click on this field and I could link it to this barn, then I would never have to worry about somebody coming all the way down here. It'd be great to have a button you could push that would tell you the most efficient pathfinding location. See, there's a hide coat down here, and I only have 1 tailor, and that 1 tailor is here. That 1 tailor should be putting his hide coat in here, and it's not here. So I don't know. So yeah, it would be nice if I could do that then. If I could say anyone that works here, this is where they drop their stuff off. If I could actually say that, then it would improve how this game worked. With 0 ale, I am not sure I'm going to be able to buy these cattle. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. They cost 800 each. I do have 300 firewood available. Let's say I say 300. I can buy 1. 300. That's going to allow me to buy 2. 2 of them. And that's about it. 2. And I don't know if the 2 will actually be of any use to me. I'm going to purchase these 2. And I'm going to reduce this then by... I can reduce it by 200. So I'm going to reduce this by 50. 250 in here, and I'm going to buy 2 cattle. Now I'm not sure this is going to do me any good, but it is going to allow me to build one more of the buildings that I wanted to build and that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to build that in this episode. Cut down these trees. Once I do, I'm going to add in a road here, and I'm going to add in the cattle right here. It's going to be off by 1. I should have moved all this over by 1. Big mistake. Big mistake, but I make a lot of them, so that's cool. That's cool. Cut down this leany tree. There we go. We're going to add a road in right here. Just like that. And on this side, we are going to add in our cattle. Now, I don't know if these cattle are going to thrive or not. 10 by 10. And you can rotate the same way, R. I'm going to put it just like that. Bang. I'm going to, once this area has been finished being made, I think it only takes wood, right? Yeah, 1 wood per length. That's perfectly fine. We have lots of wood. We're in good shape. Once that is done, I'm going to increase the work being done in this area. We're going to ship the cattle over. And basically how cattle work, or any livestock for that matter, how it works is it will take into account the... maybe I should have put this over here because I don't have a lot of homes in this area. That might have been dumb. Anyway, what it's going to do is it's going to take into account the... it's going to take into account the size of this, and it's going to say you can have, whatever, 8 cows in this area. And as the cows produce more and more, as they reproduce more and more, and you end up with 10 cows, then you start to slaughter those animals, and it produces leather and food. It will maintain whatever level you got it at. I'm hoping this is going to let me get up to 10. I believe it's at 10 cows that you can actually split it, and you can start making multiple fields. They'll start breeding themselves into a... they'll start breeding themselves that I can actually start splitting them and make more and more of these fields. Well, that's what I'm hoping is going to happen here. So get over here and work so I can put my cows in place. Alright, we're going to move this in here. We're going to put our cattle in here, and as soon as we do, cattle, bang. We're going to increase this. We only need 1, so that's great. We have, okay, we have up to 5 cows, so I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to split this. Eventually I'll have to make a twice the size, so it looks like... I can't make it 20 by 20. It'll have to be, oh no, twice the area. Sorry, not twice the size. So this is a 10 by 10, which gives me 100. I need 200 square, so that would mean a 10 by 20, which you can't do. So like a 15 by whatever. And then that'll give me my maximum cows, 10 cows. Alright, so hopefully these guys here start producing cattle, and that cattle then, meat will go into this barn and into this market. Anyway, guys, that is what I really want to show you. I really want to make sure I got one of these done. There are a few more buildings I want to make before I lose the game. I really want to make a tunnel. I really want to make the cathedral. I really want to make the town hall, and I really want to make, what else am I missing? Chapel? So it's not cathedral, chapel. School. My people need to be educated. In fact, educated people will go a lot further along than the uneducated people. And in fact, I might consider that next episode, adding in that school. For now, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I really enjoyed bringing it to you. If you did enjoy it, let me know with a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, a thumbs down is perfectly acceptable. I will not be in any way upset. I will not be upset. Don't worry about it. Perfectly acceptable. If you have something to say, say it in the comments. If you notice something that I'm doing wrong, let me know. By the time you actually get to this episode and you're giving me the comments, it's probably going to be far too late. Let's actually start moving some of these people down for now. Let's add some more stone cutters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to add 5 miners. 4, 5. So we'll start producing stuff over there too. So guys, yeah, let me know down in the comments if I'm doing something wrong. It's going to be far too late by the time you actually see these videos to let me know what I did wrong, but who knows, maybe we'll do a second playthrough. I am enjoying this game. It's not that I'm not enjoying it. Like I said, there are a few things that I've noticed as far as some pathfinding issues and that, but otherwise I am enjoying this game, so I hope you guys are too. Alright, thank you very much, everyone. I will talk to you all very soon. That was a terrible ending. I normally say, if you haven't done so, please take a few moments to subscribe, and then I say, have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone.